Meteorologist Michelle Duplessis warned stormy weather expected on Wednesday in the northeast, and wow, did it happen. This is another early heads up that the stormy conditions will shift a little bit more westwards over the Cape on Thursday and Friday due to these three weather systems. So here's the details. Into Thursday, we've got a very steep surface trough extending here over Western South Africa, and it's basically acting like a suction that's pulling all of this moisture from the tropics over our neighboring country, and on a Thursday evening into Friday, extending over the Cape, the Karoo, as well as the Eastern Cape, especially on Friday. Underneath that cloud band, we're expecting widespread and heavy downpours, which could lead to flooding and is extremely dangerous driving conditions, with also a front reaching the Western Cape. Now, most of the storms clearing in the northeast with cloud at first and only some light showers here and there, and then those stormy conditions extending now more over our neighboring country, Namibia, as well as later parts of the Kalahari in the northern Cape. A few isolated storms already likely from a Thursday afternoon into the evening, moving here over parts of the northern Cape and the Free State, where we've got that yellow level 2 warning in place. A few of those storms could already become severe. We also have a yellow level 2 warning in place, where these northeasterly winds will start to blow strong on Thursday along the coast of the Eastern Cape. A windy morning at first here in northwest and the Free State, and then later fresh to strong northerly winds picking up here over the Cape interior. We've got a high fire danger in place because it's going to be extremely hot. As you can see, the temperatures are soaring close to 40 degrees in some regions, and also that wind picking up, and it's very dry in parts of the Cape. Therefore, a red warning in place for runaway fires. Also hot today for the Mother City, 31 degrees. Much warmer along the southern coastline due to berg winds heating up the Karoo. We can see 14 Beaufort West and Oudtshoorn. The wind picking up, a high fire danger in place for the central Karoo, and temperatures in the upper 20s and in some places close to 30 degrees for the Garden Route. Moving to the Eastern Cape, we can see that northerly wind later picking up there over the northern regions, also bringing down a few isolated storms much later, but it's this northeasterly wind that's going to blow strong along the coast of the Eastern Cape, and we've got a yellow level 2 warning in place for the possibility of high seas as well as strong winds. This onshore flow is still pushing in lots of cloud on a Thursday, with a few light showers for KwaZulu-Natal. Also, a cloudy start to your day for parts of Mpumalanga, with light rain along the escarpment, remaining mainly cloudy and only a 30% chance of a quick shower or even a thunderstorm bubbling up over the Haifa. Cloudy start to your day for Limpopo, with drizzle along the escarpment, later the wind picking up there in the low felds as well as parts of the bushvelds, with maximum temperatures around 30 degrees. In northwest, a windy morning with a mainly northerly wind blowing fresh at times, and then later becoming partly cloudy, and much later stormy conditions expected here over the western regions. And then in the northern Cape, the wind is going to be extremely strong at times, especially here over the Karoo. We've got a high fire danger in place, and it's also hot and dry with the temperatures around 40 degrees for the Kalahari. Later, those storms moving over those regions, stretching over Postmasburg, Kimberley, and also a few isolated storms likely to reach parts of the Free State, where we already have a yellow level 2 warning in place for severe storms in the western regions. In Gauteng, it's mostly cloudy, temperatures in the mid-20s, and only a 30% chance of a quick shower or thunderstorm moving over the province. And then on Friday, as we can see, that band of showers, thunderstorms extending here over parts of the northern Cape, northwest Free State, and especially the Eastern Cape. Underneath that cloud band, heavy downpours likely, so please just be cautious, and I'm sure the Weather Service will issue warnings. And then that cold front also bringing light rain for parts of the Western Cape and much cooler conditions. Into the weekend, light rain at first for Cape Town, with showers spreading along the southern coastline and the Eastern Cape, and that trough extending a little bit more northeastwards, with stormy conditions now moving over KwaZulu-Natal and isolated storms reaching northwest Gauteng as well as Mpumalanga. Well, that's all from me, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.